back to my channel. So today we are finally doing the last part of the orchid collection update for the month of April. So we have very few orchids left, which I am really happy about. This is a seedling, a Cattleya barbentieras, something like that. I have this orchid for about 4 years, or no, 3 years, from Schwerter, and the orchid at this moment is doing okay, but in the past she did had a weird infection which made her lose some older pseudobulbs. So now she's a bit younger, and I guess she will bloom in about 3 to 4 years. Here I have a division from BC Saint Andre, which somebody already purchased it. Here I have my beautiful Cattleya hardiana seedling. She does have quite a lot of fruits in semi-hydro. Now my seedlings really love semi-hydro actually. Here I have that Sidereya japonica. We have mounted it together, but what happened, it was that the mount or the wood started to rot, because the wood, I think it was already rotted and I didn't notice it. So that is what happened at that point. I needed to remove the plant from the mount because I don't think it's healthy to keep the roots on a mount which molds. So that is that, but she is doing okay for now. I am keeping her with moss in this glass jar, and later on I will change her. Okay, and I was talking about my Sidereya japonica. For now it is staying in this green moss, and I will mount it on another piece of bark that is fresh, that is not rotted. So she will still go on a mount, because I really want to put there multiple orchids on it. I want to see how they react, or maybe I will change my mind. We will see. Okay, next we have here a beautiful orchid from Orchids and More. This is Cattleya percivaliana summit crossed with Centro remolacha. I have this orchid for about 3 years now from Orchids and More, and she is doing very well for me. You can see that on the top she has moss, and on the bottom there are only leca bits. This is because last summer, when I have changed the medium, all the roots have died, because all the small leca and ceramis were really suffocating the roots, so the roots died. And now she needed to adjust to the bigger leca, and she's not really such a huge plant. The thing is that she was keep getting knocked over because as I said, the leaves are sort of pendulous, and I decided I will put her in moss where she is quite stable until she properly roots herself. And the roots go down inside the medium, inside the leca, and at that point I will remove the moss and fill the pot with leca. Here she has a little new growth that is started. This one has 2 or 3 directions of growth, I don't really remember, but the moment to transplant her or to remove the moss is very close. I'm trying to find. She has a very nice root somewhere. Look. Can you see that? In here she does have a root which is going down the medium, and when the root will be big enough to hold the orchid in place, so she won't get knocked over anymore, I will put her into a proper pot, not in a plastic cup, and remove all the moss, because I don't really need moss in semi-hydro when orchids have roots. This is a very interesting Oncidium miniature. I have him from a secret garden in Romania for about 1 month now, and I moved him in semi-hydro directly. The roots didn't completely die, but some of them did, because the orchid does present some wrinkles. That is perfectly normal. I cannot wait to see this orchid in bloom. The new growth started to grow again, and I am confident that soon enough I will see new roots. The orchid usually it's staying outside on the windowsill, and here I have some parsley, some other herbs, and here I have the peonies. Here I have a BC St. Andre, which somebody already purchased. And now we will go to the bathroom, where I have some Meltoniopsis, and those will be the last orchids that I will show to you. Okay, here we have Masdevallia Huiana Pichu. It is one of the divisions that I made. The orchid is now in this green moss, and it's properly getting rooted. She is growing now these 2 new growths, and she seems really happy here. Here I have a colder environment, let's say, more moist. And all the orchids that you see in moss, they are just temporary until they get very well rooted, and after that I will put them in semi-hydro. Here it is the Masdevallia ignea, which I purchased from Secret Garden about 2 weeks ago. She's gorgeous. She does have this new spike here. And after those blooms will fade away, I will transfer her to semi-hydro, because she is in active growth. She does have new growths everywhere. Here is that Bourangia Ranelli Eiler, which I am finally happy to say that she's on the good track. She is producing quite nice roots. The new growth is still getting wrinkly leaves, but that is okay, because the roots are not yet really super big, but she does have about 10 centimeters in length. Here it is Miltoniopsis Newton's Fall, and I really need to cut off the tips of the leaves, because that is an infection. There are 2 little divisions that I was able to save. I see a bit of mold on the top, but I will spray the orchid to kill up the mold. Here we have another Masdevallia division, the same Huiana Pichu. Here is the Miltoniopsis Alexander, and it is growing this new growth, and it has quite a lot of fruits there. She seems to be very happy. Next to it is the Miltoniopsis Second Love. This orchid was very healthy in the past, but then she really killed off some old pseudobulbs, and now she's not looking very well. I need to move her to full moss to recover, and after that she will be put back in semi-hydro. And actually here I have another case of the same. The old roots that the orchid had died in that Ceramis and Leca, which were so small and suffocating, and now she does have a few roots, but they're very little, and she needs to be in semi-hard. She needs to be in moss. Here. Here we have Miltoniopsis Her Alexandra crossed with Maris Sugiyama. She does seem to be very happy in semi-hydro with a bit of a green moss on top. She really seems to like it. And here we have Miltoniopsis Patricia Marie Linars. This one is a very happy one. The bulbs are very plump. She is growing continuously, and she has a little new growth here. Then here we have Miltonidium Peter Comte. It is a little division. She does have roots and are growing very well in the green moss, and soon she will be sold out. And here are two other divisions from the Maisdavalia Huiana peach. So alright guys, this is pretty much all. These are all my orchids. So if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. And I will be more than happy to answer them for you. Thank you very much for watching and see you all next time. Bye!